What if you could create a complete Etsy listing, title, description, tags, images, and upload everything to Etsy without touching Etsy at all, just by adding one row in a Google Sheet? In this video, I will show you the exact automation that does that using Make.com, Gemini AI, and Google Sheets. The example we will use is a digital product, a recipe PDF that you can sell on Etsy. But this system works for printables, digital planners, recipe books, kids activities, wall art, any digital product. You simply add a new row and the automation handles the rest. Everything starts from a Google Sheet. You have a column called recipe name and another column that is called action. When you change the value to create listing, the scenario detects it. The automation runs every 15 minutes and searches only for rows that marked with this value, which is create listing. This allows you to queue unlimited listings safely. As you can see, step 2 is filtering the empty runs. Sometimes there are no rows to process, so we add a filter to make sure the automation only continues if a valid data exists. This is very important for production stability. Now the magic starts at this step. Gemini AI receives the recipe details and generates the Etsy SEO title, full description, all 13 tags, multiple image prompts for the listing images. Everything is generated based on recipe content. You do not write anything manually. Using only title and description, we create the Etsy listing as a draft using the Etsy module. All other fields like price, quantity, category can be hard-coded or dynamic from the sheet. At this point, Etsy gives you the listing ID. This ID is a key for everything that follows. Since Gemini returns an array of image prompts, each prompt describes a different image for the recipe. We use an iterator to process each prompt one by one. Because we are generating images at scale, we add a small delay. This prevents hitting Gemini rate limits when creating hundreds of listings. This step is critical for production environments. For each prompt, we generate the image using Gemini. This is an HTTP request. Then we upload it directly to Etsy listing using the listing ID. So the images are attached automatically to the correct draft listing. Finally, we update the row in Google Sheets to show that the listing was created. This prevents duplicate runs and keeps everything organized. With this system, you can create hundreds of Etsy listings per day, generate SEO content automatically, generate AI images automatically, never log into Etsy, scale digital products like crazy, all from a spreadsheet. If you want the blueprint for this scenario, let me know in the comments, and if anything wasn't clear, ask me below. I will reply every comment. In the next videos, we will go even deeper into Etsy automations and AI workflows. Thank you for listening, and please like and subscribe. Don't forget. Bye-bye.